Right, morning guys, day 3 in this garden room project. So it's a garden room. Let's look at it all. And you've all seen it on the videos already, but fucking big garden room. But yeah, just me today. Fine is, got these lintels to go in, so that's a glulam, and we've got another glulam which is going to go in a wall that we've got to build at a later date, which runs here. It's just going to support the ridge, which is also a glulam. It's like 400 kilos, so it's a big old boy. So yeah, we're going to start framing out all these windows, tops and bottoms, you know, put all that in, and then on this side we're going to start the internal sheeting, knock up like a little makeshift sliding door thing just so we can sort of keep it somewhat secure. But yeah, so I don't know when the doors are actually coming in for that. And then yeah, start insulating. So most of our stuff we make at 6x2, but it's not actually 6x2, because if it was perfectly 6 inches, perfectly 2 inches, that would work out. So it's just short, so that's why we have to bang a bit of ply in between. What you normally do is you normally do 2 ply and then another timber on the outside, so the ply will go in that gap there. That just gives you a nice solid fixing. You get one of these, so you get a thrower. You can see that on the camera, yeah. So it's got bearing on it, so when it cuts flush cutter, that's what they're called. But yeah, so I'm twisting that, it's just so it shoots the nails in opposite directions, just so it makes it less likely to move out over time. Not that it would, but just strengthens it a bit more. Yeah, and that's the lid.
100 hours of craft in every cup, 8 natural ingredients in every sip, 1 night of winding down in every drop. Your moment of
Rinse and repeat.
Your street could be glowing gold with People's Postcode Lottery. Because in our November draws, you could win a share of £28.3 million. For the chance to win, sign up before midnight on the 31st of October. A share of £28.3 million could be yours, but only...
Right, that's 1 and 2. They're all framed out now. One of the coolest things about this project, I don't know if you can see from here, that is the cathedral. So they've worked it out perfect. So it's almost like a picture. So once they've cut that hedge down a little bit, you'll be able to see it even better. Yeah, hopefully once that's done, I'll get a nice picture of it all. So yeah, that's that side all wrapped up. Now I've got, not sure if that's a door or a window. I haven't checked the plans yet. Pretty sure it's a window. And then door there, which is just going to mirror that door. And then I'll get the jacks in for these, or cripples, or whatever you want to call them, which are pretty much, for those who don't know, you have your king here, which is your main stud, and then you have, depending on how many are specified, I think that is 3. So we normally do 2. I think you can get away with 1 up to like 1200, but it's just better safe than sorry. You know, better to build it a bit stronger. But yeah, so I'll get those in, and then we'll get started on the sheeting on the internal, make that sliding door, and then we'll start insulating. I'm just going to do it in like sections, so I'm going to board and then insulate after that. Just going to work a bit better, I think, doing it that way. But what's the time? It's 10:30, so yeah, not doing too bad considering. But yeah, let's get to it. Right, just had a look on the plans. This is a door, so what I'm going to do, the glue lamp for the sliding door is 225. That's a mil, you can tell. So yeah, so I'm going to measure that down, and I want to match the tops just so it all runs through nicely, because that's how it shows on the plan. So yeah, there's not an actual height written out on there anywhere I can see. So I'll just match it in, and if we need to pack it down, we can do. It's not too hard. Easier to pack it down than it is to take it up. Only problem with framing that side first is that now if I need any more timber, it's around the corner. I've got to walk it all the way around the building. But it's not too sad, don't need much more. You're wondering what happened there. I forgot that was a double, so I measured one side over. that's all the framing done now. Done a few little noggins over the tops, all the lintels, just to pick up the boards. So the build up of these walls, on here we've got OSB, and then the final finish is birch ply. And then we're having insulation on the outside of the building. So it's going to be internal insulation, external insulation, and then we're going to OSB on top of it. So I'm just going to go across now, start sheeting all of this up, getting that all braced, and then if I've got time to, because it's like 2 o'clock now, I think, 1 o'clock maybe. So if I've got time after I've sheeted it, and if I don't run out of sheets, we'll start putting all this insulation in, and then I'll just cover it over just to protect it from the weather. Explain what we're doing quickly. So, sheeting it, we've worked it out so that it's near on perfect for full board, upright to finish floor. I think within about 5mm, but we didn't want to take it too close. But yeah, so we're within about 5mm, bang on a sheet. So I've just knocked up this little jig. So screw that into the board up there, sit that on. Just makes sheeting so much easier on my own. But yeah, I've just cut out using the flush cutter, similar thing to what we do when we're doing the lintels. Just bang a hole in it, go around the opening. I've just got to take out a little bit where the plate is. I'll just skilly that out quickly now. We'll do one more sheet there, put in a temporary stud that goes all the way, just to pick it up, and then that'll be the start of my door. And then I'll probably come, just shy of 2 sheets over. Bang another one there, another temporary stud, and then work away from there, and then I'll come back and do that. I know I'm going to put these in, and I'm leaving that open, but I mean, the majority of the building's open, so once we've actually got it all covered in, we can just bang a board over there, and then we can use those. That's not going to be so heavily used. This will allow us to bring materials in and out. We've got a sheet, we've got insulated floor and that. At a later date, it's going to be a lot easier if we have that. Just explain what's going on. So, made a bit of a cock up with this last little small frame here. I've gone wrong side of the line for the 16-inch centres. It's not going to be a problem because we've actually got a wall running just side of that waist there. So it works out just shy of 2 boards there, and then we'll cut that one short into it. It's a bit of a mess up on my side, but it's nothing that's going to affect the end result. So it's just one of those things, I could strip that down and redo it all, but this is a quicker way. It's not the wrong way, obviously it's not ideally how we would have wanted to do it, but it's just how things work out sometimes. But yeah, so that's why I just cut that back 300. I'm going to move that board over,
the reason why we set it out is because, like this on 16-inch centres, is because it's going to work perfectly for the birch ply finish. So that's why I was a bit worried about placements, but it's not going to matter now because we'll just sheet straight from that side up to this internal wall that's going here, and that's all going to be full boards near on, other than that little cut in the corner. But you know, because of how it starts, it's going to move out a little bit anyways because of its pattern and etc. But yeah, I'm rambling on. So I just moved that over, so I'm just going to chop that over. It actually works better for the sliding door because then it's smaller than 2 sheets, so we're not going to have a bit of a gap either side. But yeah, so I'm just going to chop that up. Move that head over, cut that head out, move that stud over the temple one. 3 sheet there. Then I can do 2 boards on here. That's that section done. I'll finish knocking that up, and to be honest, that's probably going to be time because yeah, we're currently at 2:30, so yeah, and it started raining. So we get that done, move that over, get that all done, cut that off. I've set that so the head of this opening I've set so it's lower than the glue lamp, so I'm not fixing into any point, and we'll be able to take all of this out, fit it to the new the glue lamp once it goes in, and then router to that, and it's all still going to function the same. But I just thought if I chop that out, it's going to make it easier. Nothing's going to be in the way then. If we want to leave it in when we come to put the glue lamp in, or if we just take it all out. But yeah, so yeah, I'm going to go sort that out now. Day 3 done. Is day 3? Day 3? I'm pretty sure it's day 3. Yeah. So all the windows all framed out now. All done, all the doors are framed out. The majority of this wall is done. Just need one little piece in the corner for the starter. Done these sliding doors. Then we can screw through there to sort of lock it overnight. But it just yeah, it just gives you a little bit of security. So better than leaving it all open, and it keeps it sheltered from the elements. And then you got that, which stops it. It's a lad that used to work with us, George. It's his idea. He used to do it where he used to work before. But yeah, it's quite a smart little idea. And then we can get all our materials in still through, you know, we've got plenty of space to get all the Celotex and that in when we need to. But yeah, not bad, considering I was on my own, considering the weather. What's the time now? 4 o'clock now, so bang on time. Get wrapped up, get tidied up, and then that's me done for the day. Yeah, I'll see you on the next one.